Previously on the Game Heroes.
I promise you'll love it.
What's up, everybody?
Here we go.
Thank you for joining my stream. I'm Jim.
Clear your mind.
Classy Man Jim
forget
here.
Whoever you are, and simply
We are testing
become
out-
a person named Jim.
We're testing out this
I
new
want you
Stanley
to
Parable
imagine
2,
yourself
the
living as
button
Jim,
that says my name.
sleeping and waking as Jim.
So,
falling in love.
thank you
and
for
being
watching my stream.
heartbroken as Jim.
Here
Seizing
in-
all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
All right, you ready? Let's do it.
Do you feel it deeply?
I'm very.
Are you
I'm
really,
so
truly
Jim. Thank you for watching my
now?
stream.
If so, then please.
There. Yes.
Yes,
It said my
you
name.
see? What a thrill!
It knew
What
my
a
name.
rush! That was you.
Willow Jam? Oh, hold up. Oh shit! Carl! And he's got music? That's Garl's music if I've ever heard it. Yes! I just lasered that. Did you guys see me? Really fun. We've been having a great time with it. We lost it.
Jared, you know, you're
It's
making me
gone.
sad a little bit here. I'm not hearing DuckTales that you and I played together last year.
You mean Chip and Dale?
Yeah, what did I say? DuckTales,
I
Chip
haven't
and Dale.
gotten to the end of my list yet. I haven't gotten to the end of my list.
Oh. Well, hold on. Let me key up You Suck.
Hold on. Let me do this too.
Yeah, might as well save. All right, Indiana Jones it.
You suck, you jackass.
I did try to Indiana Jones it. That was a poor decision.
Shoot her! Shoot her! That's what Mickey's asking you to shoot the Caroler. Oh,
Dunskies.
wow. Yeah, after all the Santa Claus talk, too?
Oh, I guess there aren't 19 left.
Well, yeah, so I'm on 20 now. So we listened to Mickey and he led us astray.
There we go.
So,
Clip that. Ah, bear. Yes, I know, you want to kill me. Oh, not today, bitch. I've used almost 100 Pokeballs. You little bitch. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Why am I getting domed by this fucking beldum? This is now an ASMR stream. Get the ball. Get the ball, you little bitch. Shake. I swear to God. I'm gonna murder your entire family, Beldum. Alright, Beldum, here's the plan. I'm gonna throw this premiere ball. You're gonna go inside. You're gonna stay there. Like the little bitch you are. Get the fucking ball. I hate my goddamn life.
You got it, Mac. Stick and move. It really is. That one really threw me off, man. All right. You're gonna do that in this tender moment? You're gonna rip that on my stream?
there it is. Suck it.
I don't want to get going too early here. Thank you for snoozing the ads. I was about to do that myself. Commence. Why does that every time that sound alert is used, it's the most amazing timing? Sometimes when you exert yourself physically, you might just accidentally seep one out. So, I know just the place, but... Well, what are we waiting for then? I wish I had more time to explain. I will soon be a party... the dumbest one, dude.
Meaningful gaming experience.
Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Boom. Am I in it? Am I in the game? Yes, dude. Mickey, that's incredible
Well,
time.
I mean,
Well done.
there's potential.
This is the Game Heroes Podcast live, featuring Handsome Tom and his rapidly fading memory, 8-Bit Mickey and his rapidly growing shiny collection, and I'll be here. This is episode number 2. That's right. A number 2 is happening live right now on the Game Heroes Podcast. It is January 24th, 2024, and on this day, 40 years ago, Tom, are you sitting down right now? Oh, God. Are you sitting down? Because
What happened 40 years ago? Come on.
the Macintosh computer, the very first Mac, was released to the public on this day,
And
40
it
years ago. So let's... on today's show, we talk about, lots of stuff. Maybe Prince of Persia, Indiana Jones, Nintendo Switch 2 rumors, Avowed, among other things I'm sure. Of course, we'll have the Tri-Source News with Handsome Tom, and the juicy steak of this week's episode, the 1987 video game fantasy draft. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you're subscribed. Drop us a like on this video, really helps us out. And tell us in the comments, what are your thoughts on the new Indiana Jones and the Great Serpent trailer? If you're listening to the audio version, please leave us a review, 5 stars only, of course. Check us out on TikTok. I'm changing it to TikTok. TikTok, Instagram, join our growing Discord, be a part of the show, and of course find us on Twitch, where we're streaming nearly every single day. I am, of course, Classman Jared. And in that vein, allow me to be the first to extend a formal thanks to Chat for joining us this evening. So without further ado, let's touch base with that good-looking old school gamer, the cheat code killer. What you got for me, Handsome Tom?
Man, I'm just getting shamed the whole day already, huh? I can't remember anything. I don't use cheat codes. I guess I am the old guy in the room.
Only a little bit.
No, it's been a pretty solid streaming week. I need to pick up Prince of Persia again. I'll do that with Alara. She, that's also why I've been waiting. She's just enjoying talking with everyone while we're playing, even though it's just ridiculous. But no, it's been pretty good. I'm excited about a few games that have been announced. I'm excited about rumors about future games.
There are a lot
So
of
we'll
rumors.
get
There's a lot of
we'll
good
get to
stuff.
that. So there's usually some kind of balls to that, or you know what I mean.
There are, yes, sure. Well, if that's all for Handsome Tom, in that case, let's throw it to the Palworld hater, the hot Thai guy himself. What you got for me, 8-Bit Mickey? Is it Palworld related?
You can do it!
He needs to unmute himself first.
Oh yeah, you're muted.
Mickey.
Oh God.
Mickey's not here.
Oh no! Don't change his. No. Oh God. I knew this was gonna happen. It
Mickey.
still says mute, and now my screens are all messed up. Well, this is a live podcast. Tom's sort of in a good spot now.
I know. I'm in a good spot. I mean, I look a little weird, but I'm in a good spot. Nope, Mickey's screwing it up again.
What
You know what?
happened?
It's probably... Is it snowing in Tennessee again, so he can't do anything?
Hey!
Oh, there we go!
This is the
Hey,
Windows
Mickey
guy.
fixed it. I still can't hear his ass, but he fixed it.
No, we can't hear you. It says, like, I have an icon on my Discord that says you're muted, so... let me make sure...
Jared, this is your fault, and you need to unmute him, don't you?
I have not muted him personally.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Yes!
There he is.
I had push to talk on,
Ooh.
apparently.
You PTT on, dude? What is this, your... You got your Nextel? Get your Nextel?
I don't know.
It was at
Anywho,
this moment that he
hi.
knew
Yes,
he
I
fucked
nothing.
up.
I did forget
But
to turn
yeah,
sound
like-
alerts off. Sorry about that. Next time we are going to
That's
have
fine.
sound... Anyway.
It's all good. It's all good.
Man, I got nothing new really.
Yeah.
I'm just been kind of. Last week I was kind of iced in, all in, and been dealing with the repercussions of that around the property here.
You guys have been sick as balls for the last week.
I've been having sinus issues this past week or so.
Yeah, so it's kind of hindered our lives these days. I did get a new game this week. So it was Riker's 7th birthday yesterday. So I have Nickelodeon All-Stars 2, and we will be playing that very soon. There's 2.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Is that the one? Is that the one where like Shaggy and stuff?
No. That's a different one. But this one has the Nickelodeon. So it's got Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life, All Real Monsters. So here's what's crazy is that game came out and I bought it because I was like, maybe Riker and I will play it. And dude, it felt like a half-assed game. So 6 months later, they updated it. They finally had voiceovers. But there was no single-player mode. I'm really hoping the second one, maybe they had a bigger budget because it was not finished when that came.
But it's like a brawler, right? It's like Smash Bros.
Oh, it's 100%.
Okay.
Oh man, 100%. Yeah.
That sounds fun.
That's awesome.
Actually, cool. Well,
yeah, like I said, it would be cool. Supposedly they added some tournament mode and they added maybe a single player mode, but there's a lot of IPs in there that I'm like, all right, I just want to play as effing Powdered Toast Man. You play as that Powdered Toast Man. Who doesn't want to play? Yeah. So he parts on people, just like our fans do on us, as you showed us in the the beginning there.
Yeah.
But that was the first one. I haven't really played. Like I said, I have to install it. He got it yesterday, so I haven't gone that far yet.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, me personally, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3. Have you heard of this game? Good God, I've been loving it so much. I'm deep into Act 2 at this point. That shit is so fun. I really like that you can actually just kind of role play it the way you want. You don't have to really delve deep into that RPG stuff if you don't want to, but you can role play to your level of comfort, which I think is really fun.
It wasn't my type of game. Is it my type of game, Jared?
No,
it's really not.
Man.
Okay. All right. Here it's amazing, and I'm excited to when a really good game comes out. Obviously, it usually speaks to everyone, but not my.
I would say if you want, you can. I'm gonna try and stream some of the late game content. So if you want, you can maybe tune into that, and you might enjoy it. But I think just on the surface, it's probably not something that's really up your alley. But
so what's with this Pokemon game everybody's talking about? That's a ripoff.
Yeah,
Mickey, that sounds like the game you're gonna play.
Okay, Palworld. There's too much controversy right now for to really shift through it. And also, by the way, my video apparently is not synced up with my voice. If you want to reset it to where it's
I think you're good.
No, we like it. It makes it weird. But Benzai made fun of it, so I don't know if you saw his clip, but he says it sucks.
Okay, so first of all, it's not a done game. It's still in alpha. I think is the
fighting game with Scooby Doo is the same thing. That's also an alpha or whatever it was when it released. That's not out yet, man. No, different game. It's got Shaggy and Superman and DC characters.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking.
No, it's but what people are saying is they took their last game, which is Survivor Builder, the exact same game, but no creatures to capture. And just added creatures to capture. And of course, Pokemon fans, being Pokemon fans, are very toxic and are people feel the need to defend $1 billion company. And I'm like, cool, good for you guys on that. But at the same time, it's I've heard, I wouldn't pay money for it. And I can't even play it. So I got nothing for it.
I feel like that's Mickey's type of game, so that's why I ask. And
I'm sure it'd be fun. It's base building, and I think I would enjoy it probably. But
it's sold 5 million copies in 3 or 7 days or something like that.
It's sold a lot. It's
7 million copies in 5 days.
it's people are like, oh, you can catch Pokemon and shoot them. That's the best thing in the world.
So it sounds like we need to make a game that's just a bunch of cutesy characters with big ass guns. Just ridiculous. BFG,
Yeah, it's
fucking Wonder Waffle from Call of Duty, just.
I saw like a guy playing, and he's like running through, and he's just like headshotting creatures, and they don't disappear; they just like collapse and die. And so it's like that cartoony, super, animated looking Pokemon looking creature, and a real like getting headshotted, and then just it gets X's on the eyes, and it's just dead.
I don't know. I really don't know much about it. I kind of stayed out of it for some reason. But
it's not really worth looking at. Like, there's AI controversy too right now. Like they're saying people took assets from other stuff. There's people making stuff up.
They took assets.
There's
from other
assets.
Yeah, it sounds like acid. Yeah, assets.
They dropped some asset and made a game.
That would explain it.
It probably has happened before.
Hey, listen, someone
Earl
threw a no-hitter on acid. All right, in Major League Baseball. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but there is a no-hitter on record in acid. 5 mil in 3 days. That's ridiculous. Is there anything that's sold that much that quick? That's like a new IP and is just a self-released property. I can't imagine.
Yeah. There is.
I know Fortnite outsells it.
Yeah, now.
Well,
right now, in all time.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Here we go.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, if we've touched everyone's base, I think it's time to take a look at the 3 biggest news stories of the week in a segment we call the Tri-Source News. So let's throw it to this week's keeper of the Tri-Source, Handsome Tom. Tom.
Really?
All right, Jared. What are we doing first? We want to start with rumors.
Ooh, I don't know. Rumors or maybe let's save the rumors and make it a spicy episode. Spice it up.
Okay, all right. So what do you want? What would you like to do, Jared?
Whatever you want, man. You can lay it on me with some Indiana Jones.
All right, let's go with Indiana Jones. So, Indiana Jones trailer came out in last week, right?
Boom.
It was last week?
Got it playing on the screen here.
Which is badass. So Machine Games, like I don't know if you're a big Machine Games fan, but they've done a lot of the Wolfenstein remakes, which is half good and half bad. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like some of their ideas are great, but this game looks really cool. I wish they could have gotten Harrison Ford. I mean, he's getting old now and he's very. It's not. It's somebody who sounds like Harrison Ford. I looked it up. I was like, okay, dude, that looks just like Harrison Ford. Please tell me it's his voice. No. So that's one thing to look out for. It's not Harrison Ford voice, but you can play
Harrison Ford likeness, or is it just like sort of like Harrison Ford?
It looks just like him. Look at the video.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I mean there are a lot of voice actors out there.
But Todd Howard, Todd Howard is the guy who did.
He directs all the Bethesda RPGs.
Skyrim.
Bethesda games.
Yes.
Right. So you've got
the new Skyrim,
Bethesda, and then you've got the action first person of Machine Games. So I think this game's going to be badass. So it's almost a mix of Tomb Raider, the first person shooters, and then Indiana Jones, obviously. So I'm really excited about this game, and I was like, I'm going to go pre-order it, and then I realized, it's on Game Pass. Thank God I have Game Pass. I don't have to pay for it. I'm just gonna download that. I've already pre-downloaded it on my Xbox. You know you can do that right now.
Oh, when's the release?
Month or two. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, you can go on your Xbox app on your phone and you can start the install for it, which is kind of cool. So I've already done that.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited
I'm looking forward to it.
I truly.
You can play first or third person. I mean, I'm a first person kind of guy.
Is it not?
But I mean,
first and third person. Where like my understanding was that some of the parts of the game are third person and some of them are first. But I may be totally out.
Well, I mean, if you look at what just happened, like when he's doing the whip swinging, it's third person, and then when he gets to somebody to start killing him, it's first. So I don't know. It looks like it's a little bit of both, but that looks like Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
does it not?
No, it definitely does. I guess my thought was that like it's not perfect enough to be 100% sure, so I was just curious. I was just asking.
They should have just used Shia LaBeouf.
No, he might be. Maybe he makes a cameo, dude. That guy has disappeared from life. But
he became a Baptist minister or something, right? Or a Catholic priest? Or he's
the
seminary?
Let's video where he's flexing. Do it.
I believe he is.
Just
I believe he is,
Make your dreams come true. Do it.
Hey, I actually
Well,
liked the latest. Oh, of course, yes. I love that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So Indiana Jones, man, what's really cool about it is just how far along it's come. So I don't know if you guys I played Indiana Jones on the Apple IIe. So the Apple IIe. No, it wasn't point and click. It was an action adventure game, and it was hard as F. But it was Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom. I'm sorry. Which one did I say?
You just said.
I just said Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Temple of Doom was on all those old platforms, so it's really cool to see. I guess because I'm getting so effing old. That versus what the hell, like if you compare the two, the graphic styles from Indiana Jones 1 to this, your mind should be just blown out of the water,
Yeah,
just,
and it is. I'm super excited about it too. Yeah, I actually liked that latest Indiana Jones movie. I don't know if you guys caught that one. I feel like
I need to watch it again. Yeah, we did. I watched it on a plane, so it was on a small screen. I need to watch it again. So I'm excited about watching it again.
I saw it in the theater, so I had the opposite experience.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry.
How
I got my
fancy,
chili
yeah.
shirt on, so I go to movies in the theater.
And I got the Super Mario shirt on. I'm good.
Right.
I have a green shirt on.
Green man over here. All right, what else you got for us, Tom?
Okay, we're saving the best for last. Why don't you switch to the next graphic here, and we'll get moving.
This is our graphic that we have at the. I didn't do anything for the Switch or for the GBA.
For the Switch?
No, either one.
Okay, so GBA games. I guess there's a few of them coming out. What was it? Midnight Sun or Jared? Do you remember which one it was?
Was it not Minish Cap and?
That's already out.
Golden Sun that's coming out.
Golden Sun.
Yeah.
There you go. So
you're thinking Midnight Suns, the Marvel game.
There's a lot of games that kind of blend together, and you keep calling me forgetful, so that works out. So I mean, right now we've got the Minish Cap Super Metroid or Metroid Fusion, which I already played through, by the way.
I love
Still
that
solid
game.
game.
That's a fence, yeah.
Yeah. So Kirby the Amazing Mirror, but I guess there's a few coming out, and Harvest Moon, possibly.
So this is on
the question is the Game Boy Online, right? Yeah, the Game Boy Advance Collection. So, what would you want to see on the Game Boy Advance Collection?
Oh my God, man! I know that I talk about Nintendo handhelds a lot, but give me that.
Right.
Give me those. I need some DS. You know what I mean? I'm ready to get.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Well, yeah. The DS is great, but I mean, there was amazing Game Boy Advance games. I mean, even just the remakes of Super Mario, 1, 2, and 3, with better graphics. Yeah, so I played the crap. So there's a ton of remakes that they ported that they never gave it to us again. Does that make any sense? So there's so many different games on Game Boy Advance. For some reason, I'm losing my mind off the top of my head.
You're looking at them right now.
I'm trying to look at them here. So, I mean, there's several Zelda.
Lego, you're right.
F-Zero, Kelowna.
That's why they have the Switch, by the way.
I know.
That's
right?
the handheld.
No, yeah, but these are all Switch anyway. So they're coming out with more games. I'm excited about it, and I wish, like you said, they would just give us all the handheld games. Like my idea would be to take the Switch, but you don't have it on the dock. But you've got the main, like your TV as a screen, and the down here is a touchscreen, just like the 2DS.
Oh, sure, that's smart. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got two screens.
Yeah, but then so I guess you stream. Yeah, that would be a new console that would be able to do that, right?
Well, speaking of which,
or just two Switches, or whatever's
Speaking of Switch.
Speaking of Switch, so as everybody's probably already heard, Switch 2 rumors. So
yeah, they're coming.
They're good.
Where's the graphic?
Oh, I don't have one for that either. Sorry,
you don't have one. Okay,
well, it was just a It's just a
that's all good.
Random thing, yeah.
Right. So the rumors are that it's going to be underpowered compared to the Xbox or PlayStation.
I wonder if
my question is,
speculation.
does that even matter?
What?
Like, does it
It's
even matter?
gonna be less powerful than the Xbox and PlayStation?
Yeah, but like
Never.
even the Xbox Series S, so not even the Xbox X, but the Series S. So like the entry level Xbox is supposed to technically be not as graphically intense. So the question is, do you care?
No, I think
Think about it.
I think a Nintendo console fills a separate niche. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and they've proven that year after year, with sales. You know, barring the occasional snafu. But yeah, no, I think it does not need to be a powerhouse under the hood. You know what I mean? I think their strength is in first party games. You know, as long as they continue to, you know, dominate first party games, essentially.
Well,
then yeah,
here's the
they
big
will always
rumor,
be really
though,
good.
is that there's going to be 2 Switches. So there's going to be, you know, how we have the Switch Lite right now,
Yes.
and the regular Switch. So now there's going to be a Switch 2 Pro, and then just a Switch 2.
Okay, so what are the differences here?
Those are just specs and rumors. Like I said, we don't really have anything solid.
I see.
But supposedly that's what they're planning to do, is to release a entry level one, so to still be able to play whatever the new game format is. The question is, are they still going to have physical media? I think that might be gone with the Switch 2.
Well, what would it be?
I really
mean,
hope.
Just
You hope it
digital.
is.
They're going to just
No,
move
I
the
hope.
sport
I hope
over.
I hope they keep it. Like I don't like just digital. So
Well,
I'd
I don't know
rather.
if you know this, but the
Well, I
specs
mean-
were leaked from the next Xbox.
I mean, I just hope they keep hard games.
hard games.
So yeah,
I
hard
think
games.
we have seen the last generation of that. So let's put it this way. So I bought the game for Riker, right? And it came in the box, digital download code for a
Code?
Switch game.
That sucks.
For a
Oh.
Switch game. So I'm
hate
going to
that.
return it, and I'm going to go get the physical copy, because why did I just buy a box? I could have just given him a download code.
Did you
If-
get it off
so-
of Amazon or something, or a game?
No,
game
it's
Exchange?
Target. I've
Game-
walked into a Target, bought it, and when I brought it home, it's like, oh, this download code inside. So
They should like advertise that. That's bullshit.
It's in print, a little print at the top that says, "Hey, download code only." So the new Xbox, is a round, so it's the same shape but round. You guys haven't seen that yet?
Yeah, is that? I have seen that image. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no disc. So like physical media after this generation, unless Nintendo decides to be cool, which so far, like Switch games are actually what to collect these days. We're boned. Like we're never gonna own a game again.
Do another cartridge though? That's what I'm wondering. Is like if it.
No, it's just gonna be through their app store.
Well,
through
I'm saying
the
if there was going to be a physical media for Switch 2, would it be a
Well,
similar
it would have to be,
cartridge?
because
It'd probably be a similar cartridge.
yeah, a spinning disc isn't going to work. You know how they went from 2DS to 3DS and they put a little notch on it so you couldn't put them in each
Sure,
system?
Yeah.
It'll be the same thing.
It's
So they'll just
flash
like,
media anyway.
yeah, they're just
It'll
going to put a little
be-
notch on it.
It'll probably say something like, if you put it on your regular Switch, incompatible or something, or like can't read.
No, they'll make
Or
it
it won't fit.
impossible, just like they did with 2 and 3DS. So you couldn't go backwards, but you could put the 2DS in the 3DS. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Sure.
Physical media is gone. It's going to be a sad day, and it's all going to
Well,
go.
someone's a Debbie Downer.
I am down about it, and I should be.
Yeah, no, I
You're
Give me the
being
game.
very negative. Be positive, man.
And you guys
they-
saw that
they'll keep
Ubisoft
it.
said, "Hey, if gamers get used to not owning their games, we'll have games as a service." So you
I
just
hate
have to
that.
be used to not
I
owning
hate
your
that.
games.
Oh god.
Well, okay, so we hate it, yet I'm still praising Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass.
Right.
You know,
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
It's a double-edged sword,
if
no
it's a
doubt.
game you really like, or a game you love, or something that you've like been waiting for, you usually buy it outright,
hmm
right? Or do you still wait for it to go through Game Pass?
Oh no. Yeah,
Game Pass comes out day of. That's the thing.
It depends.
Like Indiana
right.
Jones, we might actually get it like 2 days early
But
for
here's the
having
thing.
Game Pass.
With these services, like, so imagine, in what year is it? Like 2008 or 2007, 2008, or no, 2006. Netflix, right? Netflix is in their
far off future.
disc service, right? And they're like, hey, let's do digital let's do digital movies, right? Let's have our streaming service. So they invent streaming essentially. It's an amazing service for a long time, and then they start cutting corners. They start charging more. It splits off into all these different services. So there's a golden era of streaming, and that is clearly over. Where now streaming is essentially cable. So I wonder, is gaming going to do the same thing? Where we're going to move to streaming, and then it's going to be
that's hard to do.
Yeah.
That's hard to do because it's hard for as a consumer and for consumers to fucking get behind that. Because with a movie, with a movie, you rent it and you're done. With PlayStation, they had a PlayStation thing where you could play all these old games, and then they just took it down.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
sure.
That's why it's like Game Pass is cool and you get to play a bunch of games. But if it's a game that I want, truly want, I'm going to buy it. I want a physical copy. And if not, I want to download it and keep it on my system.
Yeah, good luck with that. I have Xbox games from 360 that I would love to play again. Say Marvel's Capcom 2. I can't download it.
Can you play it? I mean, if you have a 360, no doubt, and you have the physical.
Well,
copy,
I have. Okay, so yeah, but like, I bought the digital copy of several games, and now I cannot play them. So that's what I'm worried about too. Is like, oh, we just
gotta save them. You just gotta save them on the disc, and
Nintendo
then like
closed their store, ruin my day.
Brutal.
Anyway, all right. So let's get out of the
now
Debbie
that
Downer.
we're all depressed.
No. I mean, I'm just glad that there's places like Limited Run Games that are still pumping out crap. You know, that's great. Some of these old games, you know, like Dusk and that kind of stuff, I can still go buy.
There will be companies and groups that are doing cool shit that you want to buy in perpetuity. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need to worry about. Truly, we do not need to worry about if the mega corporations are going to serve us. Like, there will always be something cool for you to consume.
Well, you know what's going to happen is we're just going to get better at emulating like we are now. I mean,
yeah. I mean, look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy right here.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they can take it away, and we'll just go figure out a way how to make it happen.
Yeah,
play it again. Good old games is great. I mean, that's one thing I do love about good old games is like some stuff is hard to port, if that makes any sense. So they have updated some things here and there to make it run awesome. You know,
right?
Run well. That's what I'm saying.
Stadia. Lego's just yelling out services that like fail.
Hey, what was well, we should probably read all these comments. Everybody's been commenting, but what was that one that was started by that girl? And it was supposed to be the next thing. Everybody ordered it. It was a game console. Nobody remembers that.
I don't know.
It was one of those Kickstarter things that was huge at the time, and it was supposed to be able to.
That happens a lot, though.
This was the first, and I have it. Anyway, keep going. If I can remember what the console is, yeah, that's it. Bad Pants knows what I'm talking about. I have the intro one.
The Ouija.
Oh yeah, and that thing effing died. Everybody bought it, and then like it just sucked. It was a tiny cube.
I remember that. Now I remember that.
I don't remember. I don't know where my Ouya is.
Well, do you think what is it? Not Coleco.
Good luck sleeping tonight, Tom. Dude, you'd be thinking about that all night.
You know, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be in one of three places. I'm gonna find it before I go to bed.
One of us are gonna get a text at like 3 a.m. and he's like, "Found it."
Like, all right, dipshit. We don't care.
Hey, I don't like to lose things.
Yeah, tell me about it. I wish I had all my Switch games right now. Is that the last segment of?
Well, there's only 3.
The Tri-Source.
There's only 3. Man. Yeah, we got them. We're done.
In that case,
I would Tri-Source.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's time for us to take a short break and hear from our sponsors. We will be right back. Break.
You can do it.
Thank you. And we're back. So
that was a good break.
Thanks.
Great live. That was a good break. That's nice and short.
Thank you. I was just basically exhibiting that we could do that if we wanted to.
If we ever filmed and did our promos.
Yeah. Well, we can definitely.
Once we get our promos made.
So yeah, this is gonna be.
Scott's talking trash. What did
I like that it cut right. I like how our commercial break was just it cuts to.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, I know. I've messed a bunch of things up, and I hate like spending a lot of time doing the show and then like or getting everything ready and then like watching them. Oh shit.
Yeah, but I mean that's just gonna happen.
Of course.
The audio just dies.
That's what's fun about it too. Is it's live. It'll be fun. We're working on incremental improvements every week, but also I'm working on new scenes because we have new assets. So that's why everything looks a little bit similar to last week, but it will probably look a lot different the next time. So. Anyway, in that case...
Hey, there's music playing.
There's music playing?
Yeah.
God, there is. Well, there's not supposed to be music playing right now. Hold on. Hey, let's go back to the Indiana Jones trailer.
Yeah, let's just throw every media up. I mean, yeah. Let's just start doing... Yeah. Throw a bunch of transitions up there. Just start switching.
This is not supposed to be playing during this. Well, we'll turn it off. Sorry about that.
Up there. Just start switching.
This is the last segment of the podcast. So this is something new that we're going to try. I've done this on an old podcast that I used to do, but this is going to be something different. So if you don't mind, welcome to the 1987 video game fantasy draft. Look at that graphic. That is.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to win.
Yeah, well, we're going to be keeping track of winners and losers around here, as we so really do. So welcome to 1987. That's right, the year is 1987, and the three of us are going to choose from a pool of games released this year and build a team, a best of the best, a perfect list of the most iconic, influential, and enjoyable games of the year. The year
now,
being
Jared,
1987.
How do we decide who's going first here?
Oh, well,
I was born in 87, so
okay, we'll get to that.
So, yeah, right. After we've chosen our teams, our viewers will vote and decide whose team is the best, and they will crown a winner. We're starting with 1987, as that was the year of our dear Mickey's birth. Each player... Yes, I'm sorry?
Just out of curiosity. So they're going to vote. Where are they going to vote? And are we going to do this on, like, YouTube? Or on our Twitch voting?
They can vote on the YouTube comments and also in our Discord. So, if I'm just gonna say, if you would have let me read the whole intro, you may have known all the answers to these questions. Each player is gonna have 7 spots to fill. These spots are as follows: 1 action platformer, 1 sports game, 1 RPG or something close, 1 arcade game, 1 PC-only game, 1 under-the-radar game, and 1 wild card. This will be done in a snake draft format, so we're going to have to figure out who goes first. Do you guys know what a snake draft is? That means whoever goes first, it's like 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
So we are going to have to figure out who goes first. When you do select, please give a brief description of why you selected this, and when we're finished, we'll discuss amongst ourselves who's the winner. But the viewers obviously will get the final say. You'll have a chance to argue your points further, and then the final decision will be made in the YouTube comments and on Discord, of course. So on your turn, you're going to have 1 minute to make your selection. I have a timer here. I don't have it on the screen though, unfortunately. I'm working on that.
Okay.
So let's figure out who's going first. I have this. This 100-sided die. I have a D100 right here.
Okay.
I could roll for all of us.
Oh my goodness.
Or we can give it to Mickey since it's his birthday. He can go first, and then me and Tom.
No. Let's roll.
Okay, so who rolls first? I'm gonna roll Mickey first because he's top. No, Tom's first because he's top on the screen. All right. That's a 43. A 43 for Tom. And that is, once again, on the official Game Heroes 100-sided dice. So, die.
The official Game Heroes.
The official Game Heroes 100-sided die.
So, Mickey, we're rolling Mickey now.
Yeah, we're rolling Mickey. All right.
So, 43 is my crappy number.
I need like a top-down camera so you can see it roll. Roll to see who rolls first. It's a good idea. Oh, that's a 68 for Mickey. So far, Mickey's leading with a 68.
So close. So close to the sex number.
Classic.
Damn.
Yeah, very close. We could have been laughing about sex right now if you would have rolled that. That would have been hilarious. Could have clipped it. All right.
It would have been super hilarious.
Highest viewed clip of all time on Twitch. All right, D100. Boom. Here it is. Ready? Wait. No. It got into it. It's a 55. It's a 55. So I'm going second. So it goes Mickey, Jared, Tom, Jared, Mickey, Jared, Tom, Jared, Mickey, Jared, Tom.
Mickey, Jared, Tom.
All right. So what the first category is action. So Mickey's about to pick his action game.
No, he's not. He can choose any game he wants.
Any category. Okay. So we can steal whatever game he thinks. All right. What game and why? Come on. And category.
Okay, this isn't a PC only game though. Can I still use it?
Oh, it does. You're just filling one of these slots. So you need one game for each of these slots. So you need one action game.
Okay.
Game.
For the PC, that came out that year, I'm gonna say California Games on the DOS.
Oh, he's going for California Games. All right, let's see if I
California Games pretty solid.
DOS, DOS, not for the NES. Okay, why? Because I played that all the time when I was a kid.
And what was the best? What's the best one? What's the best game in California Games?
God, I think it's the. I think it has to be the skateboarding one where if you hit the wall, you just slide down in a bloody mess, and then it cuts to your funeral.
Is this your PC game, Mickey? This is your PC game?
Yeah.
All right, PC game. Hey, look, I did it. I put the thing I did worked. I put the thing on the screen, and everybody can see that you have California Games as your PC game. So now up next is me. Am I right?
Yeah, it's you.
All right. Well, I thought about this a lot because I have the benefit. I just want to go ahead and say that I do have the benefit of having invented this game and having thought about this for a while. So I thought to myself, what is the best thing to choose first? And personally, I think, and Tom, you mentioned this when we were in a meeting earlier, that the RPG section is very scarce in the year 1987, and I think a big name could do a lot for me here. So I'm gonna take for my pick here, Final Fantasy 1. I'm securing Final Fantasy as my pick. Let me duplicate California Games.
Of course,
hold on,
of course, you pick that one.
And look, there's a bunch of shit out there. All right, I don't want to hear any sighs.
Is this?
All right, you know what?
Man, you should have just made a spreadsheet.
I'm doing sports game for mine.
What are you talking about? It looks great. Okay, it's your turn, Tom, whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna do sports game, and this one, this one is everybody knows why. Punch Out on the NES. Mike Tyson's.
Damn it, I love this game.
Yes, it's the best sports game of that year. I mean, Blades of Steel is cool. I'm gonna say Punch Out.
Blades of Steel is great. Punch Out is an all timer. It's like if anyone was ever like,
that was what I was gonna pick.
If anyone ever told me like, oh, Punch Out's my favorite game of all time, I'd just say, yeah, well, that's a good choice, and you've chosen.
And I'm on the cover of that one.
And you are
Mickey is on the cover of Punch Out.
You're famous.
I'm on the cover of Punch Out.
I don't know how.
More than Apley.
What's up, Apley?
All right, so we're back to Mickey. Mickey, what do you got for us?
No, actually, Tom, it is your turn again, Tom. You get to go.
Nick. Oh, yes. Dude. Oh, maybe it's good I went last. All right, let's see. So,
not bad.
Man, this one's really hard. It was between Mega Man and Super Contra.
Okay.
That's hard.
That is hard.
Because I love Super C with a passion.
I'm
gonna go Mega Man because I'm gonna.
All right, he's going.
No, this is Super Contra. Super C. I'm going Mega Man because I know you guys might want to take that one.
I do.
So this is a strategy.
I was wanting to take it. Are you? Oh shit! I actually just changed your. Sorry. Whoops. Mega Man. Wait, no. Mega Man is not a sports game. Is Mega Man your action game?
Yeah, Mega Man's my platformer action game.
Okay.
Action platformer.
Just making sure
Yeah.
that I'm not doing you dirty here.
Fourth, I got Punch Out. You guys are pretty boned here because I got some good stuff.
You do have a good
Okay.
start.
Okay.
Mickey, you're up now.
Nobody's gonna steal Contra though.
Shoot.
It's an
Wait, no, I'm
amazing
sorry.
I should have
game.
done.
It's
I
my
should have
turn.
done.
It's my turn. I apologize.
Ah, God, can I change?
Snake, it's a snake draft, man.
Okay. So this is tough.
Mega Man did have a sports game, but it was not in 1987.
I feel like I have a fair amount of sports. Okay, so this is really tough for me. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to shit. Okay, this is such a tough choice. All right, Mega
I
Man's
took
off.
all Jared's good picks.
All right, Mega Man's gone. I'm sorry, I forgot to set the timer to.
It's
I will not go over a minute. All right, I've got it.
That's
I'm
all right.
taking. I'm selecting Maniac Mansion. Maniac Mansion.
I knew it.
No,
That's a good. It's a classic.
And I knew Jared was going to pick that one.
It's very much
That-
damn. That's the thing though, is it's not. This hasn't worked out the way I really wanted it to, but I'm gonna take this as a PC game, and I know it's not PC only.
Scott, we have a list of
but it
games
is
from 1980. So we're not just making up stuff.
Yeah,
we're just really
it's
fun.
all games that came out in '87. It's
Yeah, we've got an
worldwide.
87 list. I've got my you know how you if you play fantasy football, you've got your kind of top picks. That's what we've got.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, Mickey, you get to pick 2 games now. 2 games.
Oh, okay. See, I'm kind of torn. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick my arcade game.
Your arcade game?
No. Oh, or should I do an RPG? Oh, I'm gonna do our RPG in action. So RPG, I'm gonna do Faxanadu.
Wow.
Faxanadu.
Bringing in Faxanadu.
Faxanadu. Great game.
Oh,
I love it.
Nice. That is a solid choice.
See, in action, originally I was gonna go with Bubble Bobble because that's just a classic
Bubble
game
Bobble's
for
a great
me.
game.
It's a great game that came out that year, and it's great. I'm gonna go with Metroid because that came out in North America in '87. What up,
didn't it?
Metroid?
The fuck? Hold on.
Metroid did not come out in 87.
Can we check the? Can we check
87 in North America. North America, in August
All right. Well,
15th,
we now, I guess
That
we-
doesn't
1987.
count.
Does this count?
And in the arcade. Oh, you could do it for the arcade if you want, but I'm doing it for my action game.
No. It came out in 88. No, North
No.
America, 87.
Dude,
86 in Japan.
I'm literally on release NES on Metroid.
Man, this is different.
NES.
I would have totally stolen that one, but it didn't show up in the list.
I guess we have to do it.
Yeah, I went searching for it. Hold on.
Metroid.
Yeah.
North America.
Metroid. You know what? It's just a classic. Everyone loves
That's just
Metroid.
ridiculous. You've never played a Metroid. You
It
chose
doesn't
that
matter.
as fun.
Does not matter. Doesn't matter. I picked it.
Yeah, that's the
I just
most
posted.
ridiculous
I
thing.
just posted the Metroid release dates in our chat,
Yeah, I
Yes.
got it, but I don't.
and for the arcade, 1987.
He outspent
There's no
you.
arcade Metroid game.
Dude, I went hardcore searching the second I found out we had to do a
Hardcore
No,
searching
you're full of crap.
earlier today when you found out that this.
Plus,
is
you took Punch Out, man. Come on.
Yeah, you took Metroid.
Yeah, I did. Rightfully so.
It's the worst. I have an entire shelf of Metroid.
And I took
You're gonna
Faxanadu.
get
So
your- you're
yeah,
gonna get
whatever.
two-
You can have
Two-
that.
Have fun picking an RPG that came out in '87.
I mean, there's still a big
Are you gonna pick Zelda 2?
Back to Jared.
a handful of monsters.
Jared's
bangers. It is Jared's turn. You're right. I only get to choose one game, so this is where. See, I'm not gonna choose my under the radar right now, because I think I got that online.
You suck.
No.
you jackass.
Whoa. All right. But I think my under the radar right now is I think I'm banking on that being available in round 7. My wild card
Okay.
is gonna be
A
also
few
late round.
moments later.
So I need to fill my arcade, my sports, and my action. So I'm gonna fill my arcade. And here was my thought about the arcade before I reveal what I chose here. We're in the intro. It was like, what are the games that define the year, right? The best of the best, the all-time bangers of '87. And if I'm thinking 1987, in the arcade, I have to choose a racing game. I'm choosing Outrun on the arcade.
Of course you are.
It was a tough one because
actually no. TJ's got an Tom's got an easy RPG, by the way.
Oh,
what?
Of course he does.
What?
Yeah,
What do you mean
August
have an easy
22nd,
RPG?
1987, North America and Europe.
What RPG do I have, Mickey?
Don't tell him.
It came a year after in Japan. That's all I'm gonna say. If you don't
That's
pick it
all
right,
he's
I mean,
gonna
that's
say.
on you.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm supposed to be running the clock.
can
All
also
right,
do-
whose turn is it now? All right, it's Tom's turn.
Mine.
Start running the clock now. Are you ready, Tom?
No.
Right, you're on the
Now
clock.
that you guys have me looking up, I've got to update my list now.
This guy's got to update his list. Get out of here, dude. I mean, I'm looking at some amazing games.
Castlevania came out that year, but you
No,
can't
then
do that.
Castlevania 2 came out that year.
No,
Castlevania 2
Castlevania
sucks.
came out in North America. I'm looking at North American releases, man.
We're gonna have to after this draft. We're gonna have to decide.
We're gonna have to do a draft. Hey, we're gonna have to do a draft if it's gonna be what country, what release we're gonna do on. Because like a lot of these are 86 in Japan and 87 out here.
Okay, so we need to refine it, but we're just gonna, I'm gonna stick with what I already have. So we're gonna go there. So RPG, I didn't do Castlevania because, well, it's not really an RPG; it's an action adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So for RPG, I did Full Throttle.
Really? Oh,
Really?
dude, is that the Full Throttle?
You're passing up
is
The
that
Legend of
Full
Zelda
Throttle you're
for Full
thinking it is?
Throttle.
Legend of Zelda 2, 87.
Dude, Legend of
Full
Zelda
Throttle.
came out.
Is that the Full Throttle you're thinking it is? I'm just making sure.
The one from Tim Schafer?
I do not believe it is that game. I'm fairly
Yes.
certain it is not that game. It is not
No.
the Tim Schafer Full Throttle. I'm fairly certain. You can take a look. I mean,
You know what? You are 100% right. It's a weird Japanese racing game.
I'll give you another. We can give you another 60 seconds due to the confusion. But I'm just gonna say, eventually,
Okay.
dude. You're gonna get...
Beyond Zork is going to be my next RPG.
Okay. What is it again?
So it is Beyond Zork. Z-O-R-K. Zork was one of the first RPGs. And it was a text adventure. And the very first one, you had to just type in and it would give you responses. So you'd say, hey, move forward. And it says, hey, you found a goblin. Search goblin. So you'd have to literally type it out. And then they had visual. But what I thought was really cool is they took it to the next level with Beyond Zork. And it had full motion graphics.
Oh yeah.
So I played the crap out of that with my dad because he had a badass computer at the time. So there's my RPG. So like I said, now that we're taking Japanese release dates.
Listen,
all right. So what else? What else?
Mickey, we're not the ones who have to decide who wins here. The audience decides. So if the audience wants to,
I picked every game I picked has come out in the U.S. And in that year, maybe not.
Yeah. Well, the problem is the list showed games that came out in '87, not necessarily just the U.S. So anyway,
right, you're on
so right now we're doing,
it did. Paxandu was Japan in '87. Sorry.
so I've got arcade, right? I'm gonna go with Contra because that was in the arcade in 1987.
Yeah, a very smart, a shrewd pick. You might even say a shrewd pick.
Yeah.
From Handsome Tom.
Well, I was thinking Shinobi and maybe even Top Gun, but Top Gun actually only came out on the NES in 1987, not the arcade.
Really? It came out on NES before the arcade version? Weird. That seems like, backwards. But that's awesome. Contra was an excellent choice on the arcade.
Yeah. So it's back to you, Jared.
It's back to me. I've got to do either my action/platformer or my sports. I've got a big sports that I really want. And I've got a lot of sports options because there were some great racing games. You know, there's a lot of really good shit coming out in 87 sports wise. Like honestly, I would shout one out right now that I would pick, but I'm not going to because I'm gonna pick my second favorite sports game on the NES. Well, no, a top 5 sports game on the NES. Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Bowl's going on my list. It's taken. Forget about it.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get it anymore. Tecmo Bowl.
I don't know. Tecmo Bowl was a classic, but it's not Punch Out. I'm gonna have to argue with you there.
It's not Punch Out. You're right.
It's not.
But it's not Tecmo Super Bowl, which in my mind is the real prize. I will be playing Tecmo Super Bowl, just a little plug, on stream around the actual Super Bowl. We're gonna be doing some Tecmo Super Bowl on stream. And on that note, it is Mickey's turn. Mickey.
Mickey's got 2.
Mickey's got 2.
Do I have 2 or?
Yeah, you always have 2 when it's your turn. So you're on the clock for your first pick.
Okay, first pick. What do I have to do? Sorry. Arcade game, Karnov.
Karnov. He's rolling in with a Karnov at the 11th hour. A clutch pick.
I mean, it's a pretty solid game. Mickey, have you ever played Karnov?
No, but I do love it. I think I played a ROM before. I'm picking it because I saw it come out and I saw it on the list and I was like, man,
I've actually made you play it. Let's put it that way.
I would be surprised if you hadn't. Bases Loaded is the best sports game, dude. Okay, I was gonna bring up Bases Loaded. There's another Operation Wolf is another game that was considered on the arcade. I was going for anyway. Okay, whose turn is it? Mickey, are you ready for your next pick?
Yeah, it's still my turn. I'm not sure what sports games came out and you took Tecmo Bowl. I'm gonna go with Bases Loaded.
That's an excellent choice, Mickey. An excellent choice. I loved this game. Now that all the sports games were taken, I want to give a shout out to a Super Dodgeball. I think that is an amazing sports game, and that deserved to be picked today, but it was not. Oh well, maybe someone will take it as a wild, but you never know. All right, Mickey, how do you feel about your picks?
I still have to do a wild card, but I'm not sure what.
And an under the radar. And an under the radar.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what came out under the radar that year.
I'm just what is not Zelda 2. You know what I mean? It just needs a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the clock. It is my turn. What do I have? Under the radar, action, and wild.
Wait, did Mickey already pick 2?
Yeah, Mickey picked Bases Loaded and Karnov.
Karnov and Bases Loaded. That's right. Okay.
So I am going to take for my action game. This was tough. This is very tough. Even now, I'm having a hard time with this because I could do a couple different ones here. How much time do I have? I've already talked myself 30 seconds into my
out of it. All right, what do you got?
I'm gonna drop. Shit. You guys took the good ones. I'm gonna take for my action game. I choose.
Yeah. Wait now.
For your action game.
I choose.
Eventually,
I will say that I choose R-Type. Boom. I think this thing absolutely annihilated the...
Dude, that's a dick move. R-Type's on my list.
Yeah, well, I mean, suck it and eat it. So I don't know what to tell you. But... yeah, dude, I had to pick R-Type. It's an all-timer. I think it really did a lot for the genre. 1943 was on this list too, just for the record, which is also huge. But I went with R-Type. That's it for me, Tom. It's your turn. Are you ready to be on the clock?
All right. So my wild card is gonna be Mickey Mousecapade.
Dude.
Ooh, good one.
Considered this.
That's a really good one.
Mickey Mousecapade was freaking cool when I was playing it in 1987. So that's like right in the middle of the DuckTales era, all that kind of the Saturday, I was even Saturday after school TV back in the day. So Mickey Mousecapade was one of those that on the NES.
That's a great choice.
So my PC game is also going to be something that everybody should know and everybody played in school. Man, that's tough. Actually, what should I do there?
Hey, what did we play in school? Number Munchers?
Let's go crazy. Math Blaster.
You really are doing Math Blaster?
That was a PC only game. No.
All right.
Space Quest. Huh? Space Quest 2 for PC.
You dickhead.
I
was holding on to Space Quest, thinking that. Yeah. I was like,
well, just like R-Type, I got stolen, and Metroid. I feel like that's cheating because I looked that up. I was looking through the list. I was like, oh, it's not Metroid. Maybe it didn't come out that year.
Well, if you think Mickey was over the line, then annihilate him in the voting. Okay, so those are really, really strong picks, Tom. You have one under the radar game left to pick. I have 2 games left to pick. For my under the radar, which I think I should take now.
Under the radar is supposed to be something that is not huge and popular, right?
Exactly. Not huge and popular. So I wonder what the line is. So this is going to be something we kind of work out as we do these. I'm curious because I'm about to pick an under the radar. I'm wondering what you guys think because this is not maybe the most under the radar thing you've ever seen in your life, but it's your everyday person is not going to know Rygar. So I'm choosing Rygar.
I mean, Rygar is pretty big. I mean, that's okay. That's kind of under the radar. Nobody knows that came out in 1987.
Oh, is that it's so that and listen, if you guys veto it, if you guys veto my under the radar, I accept. Listen,
Rygar's fine, but you deleted my Space Quest 2, by the way.
My bad. I was just trying to steal it for myself. I chose Rygar. Mickey, do you have your final two? Your final two.
Serpent Knight, that's a fun fact about Mickey Mouse.
I know. Give me a second. Oh my gosh.
Well,
all right.
Do you need a second?
For my wild card, I'm gonna go with Metal Gear.
Dick. Good choice.
Except Metal Gear 1 kind of sucked.
It was the most popular game like back there, so like 20 million copies, man.
It was very popular.
I'm looking it up right now.
I think there's something to be said for the pedigree, right? The pedigree that it started. So, I think that it was debuting at number 4 in October 1987, peaking at number 3. It's selling 1 million units in the U.S. It's a good game. 1 million copies. God, under the radar. God, well, why don't you think for a second? Serpent Knight had to say. Funny thing about Mickey Mousecapade, Capcom had the exclusive Disney license in North America at the time. So even though Hudson Soft developed the game, they had to make a deal with Capcom to get it published here. That's wild. I did not know that.
See, they agree with me. Bad Pants is right. You go play Metal Gear Solid 1 and you're going to just hate it.
It's rough.
Like, it's not a good game.
It's a, yeah. But I mean, it is, it's a stealth game. I mean, it's an early stealth game. It at least is attempting to define a genre.
Okay, I have my under the radar.
All right, Mickey's got it.
Under the radar. Who we got?
Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards.
That's the first one. That's not under the radar. They spawn like 30 of them.
Oh, is that not under the radar then?
No, I think that's definitely under the radar.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean,
we know it. Listen, if we are
I'm trying to think of if it was popular in '87.
Just wait till my Under the Radar, and nobody's gonna know what the F it is.
Yeah,
I actually couldn't remember the name of it till I accidentally clicked on it. I was looking through the list, and I'm like,
is your wild card going to be Street Fighter for the arcade?
No, that game sucks. That can't be on a top list. I mean, again, it started a genre just like Metal Gear, but it sucked.
Yeah, that game sucks.
All right, so Jared, what do you got for me? What's your wild card?
Oh shit, what is my wild card? I thought I was done.
No, you got wild card. I've got one more after that.
Oof, man, you took my the Space Quest. The Space Quest
Nakayami Miho no Tokamiki High School.
Did you really have Mickey Mousecapade as your wild card?
No, that's you, dude. No, I'm sorry.
No. But I'm just saying. You said I took it. I was just curious.
The Space Quest. The Space Quest take.
Oh, that's a great.
It definitely hurt me. I'm gonna take for my wild card. If you don't mind, I will select another sports game, and I'm just gonna because fuck it.
Blades of Steel.
I'm not bringing Blades of Steel. I'm bringing a game I already mentioned.
Skate or Die come out.
I thought about Skate or Die, but that game's not good either. Skate or Die is not actually a great game.
I just know the song Skate or Die.
Super Dodgeball, a Kunio-kun game. Oh shit! What
you would.
I would. I would, and I did. I took Super Dodgeball. I love this game. I've played it a ton. I love all of the Kunio sports games like World Cup, Super Smash Brothers. What is it? Crash and the Boys Street Challenge. So yeah, I've got to take Super Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's all right. So, are you ready for my Under the Radar?
Yeah, I'm ready for your Under the Radar game.
So my Under the Radar, I'd be impressed if anybody played this, but I had it on
Super Dodgeball is a good game.
The Apple IIe, and it was Into the Eagle's Nest.
Into the Eagle's Nest?
Anybody ever heard of that one?
No.
Into the Eagle's Nest.
Is it a World War II game?
It is, but it is almost like a good version of what's the top-down game where you're a wizard, a warrior, a princess
Gauntlet?
that shoots arrows.
Gauntlet?
Yes.
What's bad about Gauntlet?
It's a better version.
You mean like NES?
It's a better no. The original Gauntlet.
Gotcha.
It's a better version of the original Gauntlet. So Into the Eagle, yeah. So you're an Allied soldier, and you go to 4 castles and you destroy
The
Nazis.
Cool.
You know what? I was tempted to pick Nakayama Miho no Tokamiki High School, which is a dating sim that came out for the NES.
Wow.
I'm going to download the English ROM. We're going to play this dating sim.
Famicom, I would imagine, right?
Okay, so are you ready for the reputation of Into the Eagle's Nest?
I would say so.
Yes.
So a solid arcade game, but criticized for not allowing save games for most of the game. So it was very effing hard. And it stated that you were receiving points for killing drunken, unconscious Nazi soldiers seemed like cold-blooded murder. So that's what people quoted it as, because they were drunk and unconscious and were killing Nazis. Anyway,
well, they deserve it.
4 out of 5 stars. They said it was fun. It's not for all ages. Anyway, I played it and I thought it was in 1987.
That's super cool. I am gonna have to check this out. I think everybody is enjoying some Handsome Tom's useless knowledge. Ultima 4 came out.
Handsome Tom's.
In '87. Some RPGs I had on my list were Dragon Warrior 2, Phantasy Star. The original Phantasy Star came out that year, which is not something that I played, but that's more of like I recognize the importance of this game. Sid Meier's Pirates came out that year, which was probably something Tom probably played.
that was a. That's another big one. That'd be
I'm surprised
because that's the first one Sid Meier's. It's the first one Sid Meier's put his name on apparently.
Okay, so here's we got to get down to it. Which lists? Like, let's say you were gonna the only games you could ever play in 1987. Out of all 3 lists, which is the best?
I mean, they're a little more.
That Metroid fucked me.
That Metroid really screwed you.
The Metroid does.
Yeah, well, yeah. Again, I've got to.
My list is great. I don't care what you guys think. Although although you know what, Under the Radar, could Bubble Bobble fall under that too?
Under what?
Under the radar.
I would say no.
Yeah, Bubble Bobble huge.
I mean, it's a popular game, but I mean, it's never been like remade.
It's been remade 4 times.
When? When's the last time it got remade?
I have Bubble Bobble.
When he looks
Shiny
at
No, really.
information,
I am literally asking. I'm not like challenging you.
I don't look it up. I just look at my room.
Exactly, yeah. Just like, hold on, let me look.
It's on the Switch, Mickey.
There's a new Bubble
Oh,
Bobble on
Pirates
Switch.
was a banger.
Yeah, Pirates
Bubble
was
Bobble
big.
nice.
4, Friends. Yeah,
Dude,
Bubble
I forgot. I
Friends.
did play the shit out of Pirates. You get to swashbuckle and stuff. I've completely forgot about Pirate.
Way to go, dude.
Yeah, see, Lego's with me. Leisure Suit Larry, Under the Radar? I
mean-
don't think so, man. It's spawned like 14 games.
Okay, then
Well,
let
for
me
sure,
let me
but, like-
pick a different
No,
Under
no.
the Radar.
No,
No,
the list is set.
I accept.
What is the best?
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna say my list is the best. Here's why. I have games
Okay.
that define an era, right? I have Outrun, which literally is like it's its own aesthetic. I got Tecmo Bowl, which reinvented sports games. I got R-Type, which did cool stuff with fucking ship shooters.
It did cool stuff.
Did cool
with
stuff.
things.
suck.
Have you seen
Yeah,
the weapons
jackass.
in R-Type? Have you ever heard of Final Fantasy? I'm sorry, have you heard of that one? Maniac Mansion? Do you like Scum? Do you like the Scum engine? Do you enjoy LucasArts games? I'm sorry, I love them. And of course,
Yeah,
Rygar,
but Maniac Mansion
Super
was
Dodger.
pretty. Yeah. I'm sorry. Our
shows its
PC
age,
games, California games for the DOS destroys both yours.
Dude, Punch Out.
That's
there's
dumb.
there's no way.
Well, for
Punch
sports,
Out's
for
great.
sports, I gotta say Tom won that one.
Our sports games
but-
are all very good.
RPG Faxanadu is great, man.
Like Xanadu's a good game. Mega Man
Though,
is a good.
you know
is a
what?
good choice.
We could have done the Legend of Zelda
It was Zelda 2 that came out in 87, not
Yeah,
1.
someone
That-
could've
in
taken-
Japan, in North America, 87.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing by the North America rules, so. But anyway,
Lego
honestly,
Tornado says, "I hate you." So what? Were we going off
I
of
know.
Japan rules?
That's
We were
what's-
going off of worldwide releases. We
So-
agreed to that.
that's the idea.
Okay, you know what? Here's how we should judge it. No, Jared, let's go line by line. So let's see who won in action.
Okay,
Let's see
I
who
like
won in
this.
sports. Let's see who won in RPG, and then we'll just give us points.
okay.
Metroid won in
Well, we don't
action.
decide. We don't decide.
Mega Man is honestly
Okay,
Mega
Mega
Man is
Man
bigger
was-
than Metroid.
No. Mega Man is good, and there's a really long franchise. But Metroid is okay. When's the last Mega Man game that came out? And
Mega
not
Man,
a release or a remake. I'm talking about an actual new
Yeah.
Mega Man game.
I mean, there's.
What, Mega Man 64? That was a great game. Don't get me wrong.
You know how many Mega Man games have there been versus Metroid games?
But Metroid is still making games. There's a new Prime coming out.
Metroid, dude. Metroid makes such good
Uh,
games.
I'm sorry. Metroid.
We
Oh, I'm
wish
sorry.
there was
Have you ever
new
heard
Prime
the term
coming out.
Metroidvania?
Yeah.
Both Metroid Castlevania combined.
You know what? I love Metroid so much. I think Mickey won the action. R-Type's an
did.
amazing game,
I think
Mickey won the action, in my opinion.
Personally,
All
I
right,
mean,
so
I love
sports-
Mega Man 1, but
over Metroid personally, but yeah.
Mega Man 3 is better than Mega Man 1. So,
All right,
Mega Man
sports-
2 is better than Mega Man 1. Anyway, Punch
Yeah,
Out.
of course.
That's just bases
Sports-
loaded is
Punch
fun.
Out wins.
Tecmo Ball's good. But
I love both the
Punch
other
Out
games,
wins that. No,
but
no.
Punch
here's
Out
the
wins.
problem. Here's the problem with RPGs is you guys have no idea what Beyond Zork is.
I know. What
no,
Zork
you
is,
showed me that.
but I would like to play Beyond Zork. I love.
Nobody you haven't played it.
I wanted to put Dungeon Master on here, but I didn't. I considered Dungeon Master for some Legends of Grimrock
No.
action, but I didn't. So
I'm gonna have to
Punch
go.
Out won sports.
You know, I'd have to go with Final Fantasy. We'd have to go with Fantasy for RPGs. It's pretty hard to argue.
Mega Man 11 came out in 2018.
Wow.
There you go.
2018.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the last Metroid was 10 years ago? Was it not? When was the last Metroid Prime?
Sorry, I'm looking up Metroid
Prime.
as a series.
Metroid Dread was last year.
Metroid Dread just came out.
Yeah, that was two. Yeah. Well, I mean, are they making any more Mega Mans?
The latest release was Metroid Prime Remastered.
Or what?
There's a Mega Man coming out. Mega Man 12 is coming out next year. November 5th?
Metroid Prime is to be announced.
We're back on action. We're back on action. I think so. We decided Metroid 1.
Well, I know.
Okay, so Metroid 1, Punch Out 1. These are our opinions if we were going to just combine. Final Fantasy 1.
If you wanted to fight the, stack up the latest Metroid and Mega Man game, by the way, you look at Metroid Samus Returns. It came out in 2017. And Mega Man 11.
That's Samus Returns was Metroid remake of Metroid 2, right? Isn't that what it is?
That was the latest one that came out, but
yeah, that looked fun.
Beyond that,
so arcade. So we decided Final Fantasy 1 RPG probably, most likely.
Yeah, probably.
Arcade.
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't know. Karnov is pretty cool.
Gonna go. Personally, I think Outrun is like a definitive game in its genre, and like the late 80s arcade experience. I don't think I think Outrun has like a firm place in the middle of that experience. So that's
who
I've
was it on our forums that was obsessed with Karnov?
I don't remember. You mentioned this. But I don't know.
Man. Let's see.
Guys, think back. Game Heroes lore history. There was someone on our forums.
Okay, so let's put it this way. Contra's got 4 million sold worldwide, and Outrun has like 180,000.
But Outrun, the definitive version was the arcade version, right? I mean, it was like you sit in a thing.
No, the best version... Yeah, I mean, it's true. They redid Outrun back in the early 2000s, and I have a copy of it somewhere. And that one was actually the best one because it had like 6 different versions on it. Anyway, moving on from Outrun. So I think Contra is pretty huge. I mean, everybody knows the music. Everybody knows the power-ups. Everybody knows the weapon. You go to Outrun, you'd be like, oh, there's a Ferrari and 2 people in it.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, Contra. Yeah. Look, I picked Karnov for the pure nostalgia of our forums, but I will say Contra wins.
Okay.
All right. PC game. So California Games was on PC. That's actually what I had it on first, which is sounds kind of weird.
It's better on DOS than any other system. So
Manic Mansion's great, but I don't know. Space Quest 2, that was a pretty solid point-and-click adventure.
Super tight. I love Space Quest.
Hard.
You could. Yes, it's hard. It's punishing.
It was funny. Yeah.
It would. Yeah. If
that's
you made a
that's a tough
Space
one.
Quest, you would get like vaporized.
Yeah, and then
I think we're gonna be friends.
We're getting ready right now. Stark and Bartender, ready for the party. 1, 6, 2.
What up, Stark?
Oh yeah, Stark.
What's up?
Thanks for hanging out.
Yo. Okay, under the radar. I mean,
Okay.
as far I think mine is the most
Wait,
under the
what
radar,
did we decide
and
about
then I
PC?
think Mickey's the most popular.
Why
PC?
are we getting a giant thing happening? Our
I thought
screen
we
is
were doing
exploding.
Space Quest 2 for PC.
Okay, I accept Space Quest 2. That's fine. I think under the radar. The
Yeah,
best
what
game
is
out of
happening
those
with our
3,
stream?
Does it look bad?
I think that
What is happening?
Hello there.
No, it's all good.
I can't see anything that's
We're
happening.
good.
My screen seems fine. So
The raid just went crazy. I don't know what was going on with the raid. Anyway, all right. So where were we? So PC, Space Quest 2.
yes, I'm fine with Space Quest 2. I mean, I obviously think Maniac Mansion is the best, but I will accept Space Quest 2. California Games, I do not.
Okay. Under the radar, man. Under the radar.
It's all good. You guys, it's point and click. It's bias. I thought about that just a little bit ago. I was like, yeah, PC game has to be a point and click. I'm going to go with Rygar.
Under the radar.
I'm going to just side with Jarrett for Rygar. This
I haven't
Rygar looks
played
awesome.
Tom's game. But Rygar was a sick ass game. And Leisure Suit Larry is a horny game, so I think.
Can I change that to?
Question is how are we judging it by under the radar or how good a game it is? That's the problem. Nobody's played Under the Radar, so I don't know how to judge this.
Well, you're just feeling it's still how good of a game it is. You're just that was the category it was in is Under the Radar. And this is we're just
all right. Well,
you know what?
You got to cast them out before you can really.
Operation Wolf would have been I should have gone with Operation Wolf.
All right, so wild card.
Lessons learned.
Let's move on to the wild
lessons
card.
learned.
So, Metal Gear is. I don't think that's a hard one to go against, even though it sucked.
It does suck, but it's.
I'm sorry. It doesn't suck. It was a good game that sold a lot. It pretty much launched.
You know what?
It launched the series.
I challenge you. I want you to beat Metal Gear on the NES.
Oh, okay. Well, I suck at video games, but I will give that a shot.
Okay, I want to see you play Metal Gear.
Is it on the NES on the Switch? Let me check.
I'm not sure, but I want to see you play that game, and then I want to see if your decision holds up.
Tejas just subscribed. Thanks, Tejas, for the
what up?
3 months. You're awesome. That's it, you guys. So wait, I'm sorry. I think Super Dodge. Here's the thing about Metal Gear versus Super Dodgeball.
Oh yeah!
Thank you. Metal Gear is started a thing, right? And that's why we're putting it in here, right? Because it's the start of an iconic franchise and in a burgeoning genre, right? That's one of the things. Super Dodgeball also close to the beginning of a burgeoning franchise. But
that never made it out of 3 games.
And so I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, it's not.
But we're glossing over Mickey Mouse Capade.
Mickey Mouse Capade is a frustrating and difficult game as well. If you haven't played it in a while, it is great music and it's cool looking, and you're on that big fucking ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love that.
Yeah.
But also frustrating.
It reminds me of Tom Sawyer, but it's a better Tom Sawyer.
Way better.
This draft pick should be its own video too, by the way.
Oh yeah, and we can do that. We can cut this out and make it.
I'm just saying. I just thought about that on YouTube because we gotta kind of narrow it down.
So anyway,
all right.
That is it.
How can they vote right now? Can you, Jared? Can you put up a vote? I just want to see who's here now. Whose list they would vote for?
Man,
can you put up a list really quick?
You know what would be cool is if
I might be able to do that for you.
You can do that.
You can. We can do a poll. No, hold on. I'll do a poll right now.
If I knew how to do that in this moment,
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry.
All right. So you guys have to vote. And look at the list. We got 3 people to vote for, and which list is the best? Like every game on this list. Like let's say you pick Mickey's, the other 2 lists are deleted for life.
Yeah, it's you have to pick one.
They don't exist if you don't pick whatever list.
But do be sure to still vote in the YouTube comments and or on Discord.
All right, hold on.
Because those will be the real votes. Or maybe we can count these votes as well.
How long do you want this to run for? I got a minute, 10 minutes.
No, 30 seconds or a minute. Yeah, just do a minute. Like it's not hard. Yeah, 1 minute. You guys have 1 minute to vote, and then
watch the Jared votes
winner. I don't know.
Watch the Jared votes come in, dude. Watch them.
People are just gonna vote for you because you're the classy man. Is that what it is?
No, I mean that's part of it, but also because 1, I have the best list. 2, I'm the best gamer.
No, there's no way.
Because Maniac Mansion will never be beat. Thank you, Kovalik.
I don't think.
Right. Kovalik, Scooter, Kovalik.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's the guy Scooter on. He was on the tester with me.
Right, so wait, did the list? Cool. Did you post the poll yet?
Yeah. Kovalex, you wound me, Scooter. You wound me.
Is it,
I don't see
he also screen, bought a bunch of subs for us.
It's on the Twitch. Oh, there's the poll. Oh, I won.
It's on the chat. It's on the chat. Jarrett won with 2 votes.
I won the poll.
Wait,
4 people voted. 4 out of 4 people, and I was one of those 4.
Who'd you vote for?
We have 11 people, and nobody voted.
Yeah, we have 11 people on stream, and no one voted.
I think we need to do it again.
Okay.
No, we don't.
I
they
do
can
not.
vote in the YouTube.
No.
And on Discord because it is. Did you already do it?
No, we can set up a poll. We can actually do a poll on YouTube.
Yeah, well, let's do that.
I think.
On
Yeah, I'll after the video comes out. After this video comes out on YouTube, we'll release a poll because we can release a poll out on our YouTube.
Right.
You want me to turn up?
What is she playing? Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Cinder. Okay, so
you really need to get Marvel vs. Capcom in there, and then you can settle family disputes with Marvel vs. Capcom.
Selling out of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I'm upset about it. It's on my list of things to buy. Also, I'm running out of space. So I took out the TV and I added 2 arcade machines here. I've got NBA Jam to my left. I've got Ninja Turtles. So
the tabletop.
I don't know, man.
I need a bigger. Yeah. The tabletop is Street Fighter. Yeah.
That's the best one, no doubt. Well, that just about does it.
I don't know. Killer Instinct's pretty cool, man.
Killer Instinct is very cool. For Game Heroes Podcast live this week, folks. Before we get out of here and raid some poor unsuspecting soul, Mickey, can you give us the streaming schedule for the rest of the week?
Hey, you're gonna start jazzing it up? Let me take you for a ride.
Wanna take you for a ride?
The rest of the week.
Wanna take you
well, tomorrow, Mickey and I are doing old school FPS Thursdays. So we're finishing Quake 2 on the N64. You try to put yourself in there?
Yeah, I was trying, but like...
If you break a pencil, you get 2 pencils.
Do it the other way. If
you break a pen, you get 0 pens.
What?
That's very true. If you break a pencil, you get 2 pencils, but if you break a pen, you get 0 pens.
You know what? Talking pixelated, classy man, you're right. If you do break a pencil, you get 2 pencils, but if you break a pen, you break the pen.
That's what I say. That's one of the famous things that I'm
known
to say.
So what were we saying? So, Mickey, are you streaming this weekend? You're going to be with me tomorrow, right? Yeah, you're going to be with me.
It'll be Handsome Tom and I will be finishing up, or hopefully finishing up, Quake 2 on the Quake 2 64.
Right.
Yes. As far as that is the only thing showing on our schedule. Unless Jared, do you update your schedule?
We should have my Sea of Stars on there.
Here it is. Friday.
Yeah,
Friday, Sea of Stars, January 26th at 6 p.m. Central to 10 p.m. And Saturday, 5:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Sea of Stars. And you know what? One of those days, I might go ahead and do a shiny hunting afterwards. Maybe Friday.
Nice.
Man, we need to. Yeah.
Or
what else? What we need to what?
I was just saying we need to expand your game, man. You've been shiny hunting too long.
Yeah. You want to see? I wonder how many hours I have in this game. Hold on, let's find out.
Too many. Probably 200 hours a week.
How many hours do you think I have in this game?
When did it come out?
Is it Scarlet?
It came out this year. It came out last year. Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet. And
80 hours.
I think it came out last year.
Way worse than
80 hours?
It's way worse than that.
It's way worse.
I'm talking.
Okay, Jared?
250. I know how degenerate people can get.
So if we're playing Prices Right. This came out December 1st, 2022.
Dude,
okay.
Right.
Well, that's over a year.
So I had a whole year to play it. Okay.
That's different.
Jared, if Price is Right rules, Jared's the closest with 1,215 hours.
Dude, what? 12,
yeah.
15, Mickey.
Are you doing the math, Jared?
Yeah, I am. It's a cool 1,250.
That's 50 days. That's 50 days. 50 days.
That's impressive. I can't even be mad at that.
I just got into shiny hunting, and I was part of a Discord that was hosting things like hosting raids, and I was an admin on there, and I had to like I would catch stuff for people, forum members or Discord members and stuff.
Nice.
My last game that has the most is Pokemon Legends Arceus, which has 400 hours.
Oof.
So
I'd probably put in. I would love to see all the Call of Duty hours I put in through all the series. Like if I could find that out, it's probably
on the Switch. You can select your profile and see the game. You might be able to do that on the Nintendo 64.
On the Nintendo 64?
Whatever. Sorry, I just blanked out on the Xbox.
Oh, okay. I was like,
on your
Xbox. 64 wouldn't know shit.
Shut up. You can't. I'm a dumbass. I get it.
Oh, geez.
Okay, and also I will say, most of that time I spent on Pokemon was when I was out sick from work. I was
you were out sick for 50 days?
I was out for like a couple months and stuff. Before we'll
let that one slide.
I don't give a shit. You know what? Screw you if you think it's a bad thing.
I play more video games than most people. Good.
Screw you if you think
all right, so
yeah.
Jared, we're gonna be back in 2 weeks, right?
We're gonna be back in 2 weeks, and
so next time podcast 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now, and then hopefully maybe weekly pretty soon after that. I'm as long as I have my shit set up in a good place, I think we're getting close to a I have Mickey's name says he's California Games right now on screen. So Mickey, you are California Games right now. So this is the reason that we're not doing the podcast every week right now, is for these kind of problems. But hey, do you guys
we're getting
and I do want to do. I'm going to try and wrap up Sea of Stars sooner than later because I'm ready to move on to some other things too. But I do really want to beat that on stream. So hopefully we'll make some big progress on that this weekend.
5-minute poll has started.
You started a poll?
Game hero?
I started another poll.
Okay, well during that poll,
who's the best game hero?
We need to decide who
we're
rating.
Mickey, what a dick move!
What? Who's
Mickey? Did you see the poll?
It's all Mickey.
Only Mickey 3 times. You can only vote for Mickey.
I'm voting for Middle.
That's fun.
Because he doesn't have any votes yet.
Oh no.
Well, let's decide who
we rate.
Kovalek, shut up.
And then
let's see.
And if anybody in that time wants to, if we want to do any live forum questions, you're welcome to do that. But you only have the 5 minutes or the couple minutes till Mickey decides who to rate. Mickey's our Twitch czar, so.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Raid channel. We're gonna do Lanny Pator.
Okay, we rated him a lot.
Because he is a good guy.
No doubt.
Do you want to raid Panfro Games? He's another one. He's playing Pokemon.
What do you think? It's up to you, man.
You guys want to go to Cyberpunk or Pokemon?
Oh, let's go to Cyberpunk.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk 2077 or Pokemon?
Well, I still haven't played the expansion. It's on my list of things to do.
I haven't either. I have not, and it is also on my list.
All right, let's go ahead and do Lanny.
Are you rating it? Are you doing it, Mickey? Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah, it's starting.
Well, that's it for us this week. If you're watching on YouTube, please drop us a like.